The Bulls taking on the Hornets. For the Chicago Bulls, they're on the road and looking to make a statement win against a top opponent. A win here could turn their season around, and it all happens next. Hornets, Bulls, and we'll be right back for tip-off. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LaMelo Ball.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Simmons in at the 5. And for Charlotte, they've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with MP, and it's Rodman in at the center position. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skilled play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
And we all know the phrase, don't poke the bear. But MP's trying to make a nice bear-skin rug. But seriously, we have seen MP step up big time. He doesn't appear to be intimidated one bit.
And taking part in the All-Star festivities, nothing new for a decorated player like MP.
Yeah, and by now he might even welcome a little extra vacation this time of year. But he's just too good at this game of basketball. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that, literally, are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Tatum. No good from 11 feet.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good score.
MP to pass to Matthews. Oh, Simmons with the block. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. Charlotte shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he drops it first. Both shots good from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Charlotte's head coach. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Yeah, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. There's a screen. Hardaway into the lane.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
Here's Wright Foreman. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Tatum from the high post. MP with the block. And he recovers it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ball passes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's Wright Foreman. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Hornets leading by 3. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the wing, Tatum. Takes a 3. That won't go either for Tatum.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a little bit in his head.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Bulls trail by 7. They set the pick. Here's Hodges. 15 in his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Outside Tatum. The outside leaner. Drained it for 2 points. He's got 7.
Didn't really need to put himself off balance like that, but hey, he'll take it.
Hardaway with it. 43 points last game out. Oh, Simmons with the block. Matthews passes to Hardaway. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Hodges. Here's Wright Foreman. This one for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Wright Foreman, pounded by Ball. Pass to Simmons. Here's Wright Foreman. Driving to the basket. Here's Chaney. Off target from 3-point range. Ball left side. Outside Hardaway. Back to Ball. Screen by MP. Beyond the arc. Tries again. Brogdon, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Simmons with a screen on Ball. To the inside. Simmons with the bucket.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And they pick up 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
It's stolen. And it's the Hornets on the break. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Chaney. Inside. Oh, MP with a block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Hodges. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. And it's Tatum missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Ball left side. Fires the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Here's Wright Foreman. Yet to see a basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Hardaway. to the left side wing. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Tatum against MP, looking to get back on track. Tatum passes to Hodges. Here's Wright Foreman. Ball with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Matthews. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Hornets lead by 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. Number 1, the Hornets.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Bulls trail by 9. And here's White. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Brooks outside. Oh, tries a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Snow again, Charlotte.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Chicago has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. White looking it over. Brooks outside. Pass to Asenge. Henderson left side. The 3 is up. A rebound by MP. Charlotte leading by 11. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Asenge.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Pittman. And here's White. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Let's go with a 3. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Charlotte, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, Chicago just need to keep fighting.
You know, for the Hornets, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
1:19 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Hardaway. Guarded closely.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point. The Bulls trail by 9. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He added 43 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And so here is Chicago after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. White, good. White's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
MP scanning the floor. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
A courageous play by MP against the foul, too. He never gave up on his look.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. good from Hardaway.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level.
Outside White. Out to the right wing. Here's Hodges. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Charlotte in a good situation. Up by 13 points to close the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
MP is out there with ball. And it's Matthews in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's Hardaway. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. There's Ball with a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 6.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
They set the pick. With the drive. Hodges. MP with the block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point.
Fades. They get the rebound. To the paint. Another shot. And the basket by Queen. He's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Good on the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
4 on the clock. The 3 from Ball. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. White against Ball. Pass to Asenge. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Hardaway, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And both free throws good for MP. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now White, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ball outside. Hardaway with a screen on White. The 3 from Ball. Here's Rodman. Oh, yes. Throw it down. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now here's White. Pass to Pittman. And there's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's the Asenge. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Taking a look at some numbers here for MP.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Chicago making a switch here. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. MP, number 1.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
First one falls for him. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball outside. Outside Hardaway.
How sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Wright Foreman. The kick out to White. Inside. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hodges. Still no points.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hardaway finds ball. Pulls it for 20. Chicago with a rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Now here's MP. 16 points for him. Down low. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so here is Chicago. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Brooks. Oh, from deep. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Now here's White. On target from range. White's got 7 points in the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The 3, Hardaway. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot, and he nails it.
Here's the Sengate. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Rodman's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to White. Chicago passing it around. And it's Brooks missing.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Hey, bro, get on your feet.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 19. Out to the wing. Matthews passes to Rodman. Here's Hardaway.
Take that.
Here's Matthews. Off target with the 3. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Back to White. Shoots over ball. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Over to the left wing. Here's Hodges. He's scoreless. Outside White. Pass to Wright Foreman. Lays it up and banks it in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
MP to pass the ball. MP with it. Takes it inside. And he can't get that one. Ball finds MP. It's on target from the high post. Hardaway's got 21 points in the game.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you, Brian.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He makes a first. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Snow, averaging around 5 points a game. Matson's shot is off. Pass to Wright Foreman. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. Here's Chaney. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Drives to the hoop. Here's Matson. No good with the triple. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Chaney. Fires for three. Owens grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 23. 16 feet out. Count it. Good.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Simmons. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Wright Foreman. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Snow. Chicago with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's Chaney. 1:49 left in the first half. And here's Simmons. And they'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Down the first one. Queen, he's checked in for Charlotte. Misses. Charlotte leading by 22. The three. The rebound by Simmons.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. 1:14 left in the first half. Ball misses. Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
To the inside. And Law gets it to go.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And it's Tatum with the ball for Chicago. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Law. He picked up 10 in his last game. From deep. The offensive rebound. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Tatum. Shoots it from the high post. No good. Misses at the buzzer. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Hornets out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows today. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
You take a look at the Hornets. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's the Hornets now on the court for Chicago. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Hodges in at the 2.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so here is Chicago. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Chicago shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Hornets leading by 21. Ball left side. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Hardaway against Tatum. Lets the three fly. Ball with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. I'll tell you one thing about MP. The man's got style.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Chaney to the right side. The kick to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
MP, the pass to Rodman. And the shot's good. Rodman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Simmons, and the layup is good off the glass. Simmons has got 5 now.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Chaney. He's got 5 to the paint. The kick to Tatum. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. 12 points for him.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Matthews passes to MP. Pass to Matthews. Hardaway against Tatum. Left side, Hardaway. Over Tatum. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Wright Foreman, hounded by Ball. To the left wing. Here's Wright Foreman, hounded by Ball. Fires it from 18. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Whose bad is that?
On the wing, Tatum, covered by MP. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball outside. Screen by MP. Ball no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Hodges passes to Simmons. Here's Hodges. And there's a 3-second violation. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Hardaway. Here's Matthews. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game.
A nice measured midi from MP. Able to use the right amount of touch on that shot.
Pass to Wright Foreman. Down low. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Nice switch up. Already into a shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. There's Ball with a 3. Here's Rodman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
No, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
That one's off. Owens is checked in for Charlotte. Crawford comes in for Matthews. Good on the second one. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Chaney. Now here's Simmons. Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Rodman's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Wright Foreman. 9 points in the game. Shoots over ball. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to Rodman. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Relax on the first.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but
Both teams making some changes here. Here's Rodman. MP outside. Fires from deep. And he stays with it.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control of offense.
Got it.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
And for Chicago, we've got Kobe White, and it's Wright Foreman in at the point guard position. Inside, here's White. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
White against Hardaway. And there's a pick. For 3. Rodman. It's good on the putback. Rodman's got 21 points in the game.
There's been no question as to which team is attacking the offensive glass harder.
For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. White on the wing. Good D by MP.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. And he makes it on the layup. Rodman's got 15 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's White. Pass to Pittman. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. MP, the pass to Matthews. Back to MP. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less care.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Chicago calls timeout. And the Hornets making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Free throw, no good for Simmons. Well, the Hornets shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. And here's MP. Ball looks over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Hodges. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's Matthews. Pass to Hardaway. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
Here's Chaney to the inside. The kick to Tatum. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Hardaway on the wing. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Hodges passes to Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Rodman. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum can't hit.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Here's Rodman. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Wright Foreman. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Now here's MP. There's a minute 47 left in the game. They set a pick. Down low. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Hodges. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Hardaway. Chicago making their last shot. And another basket for Charlotte.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Tatum. It's stolen by MP. Fades and shoots. Missed it. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Make fries from scratch?
Once in a while. It takes some time. It's so much quicker when it's frozen.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not that great with cutting and dicing.
Yes, the pastry
I feel that. Crushed potatoes take time to frost.
If you do make them, try soaking, then drain.
Yeah, flash fry, dry, and fry again. That crunchy outside, tender inside. Alright, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry.
out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Charlotte Hornets. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Alperen Şengün.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. MP out there with Ball. Then it's Rodman. Then there's Snow. And it's Queen in at the four-man position. And for Philadelphia, they've got Morris. Jaden Ivey is out there with Sanders. And it's Connor in at the 5, roaming the paint. So at this stage of the season, Tim, some teams I feel are already starting to look ahead to the playoffs. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you're going to glimpse at what that looks like because your adrenaline is going to take you there. But I think the focus should be on the here and now, continuing to get better on a daily basis.
If you're not looking at what's in front of you, you're going to lose what's perhaps ahead of you.
Boy, that is so true.
And over to the sideline to hear about the latest benchmark in MP's storied career.
Well, guys, he continues his march on the three-point leaderboards, now sitting 5th all-time after that game. He said to be in the top 5 and 3 still boggles my mind. I know I have a lot of shots left in me, and I'll see how high up I can end. I know we'll all be curious where he ends up, too.
Truly one of the greats. Thanks. And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And no doubt anymore that MP wasn't making a false claim, right? They've been handling the best competition in the league with ease. They're a team that looks built for the pressure of the postseason.
Now Ball, following the three-point attempt by MP.
Step out.
Hardaway with the jam.
What an athletic sequence from MP. I thought he was trying to rip the rim right off the glass.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to Orlando. Morris outside. Ivey against Hardaway. Down low. And it's Sanders, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Morris, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Look at the Kings. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Seeing where Charlotte is now, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Switch.
Here's Hardaway, banked in off the glass. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night.
No wasted motion from MP. Gets the space he needs and drains it.
MP against Ivey. Hayward from outside. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Rodman sets a screen. Hardaway dishes to Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now, here's Ivey. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. MP is number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Charlotte leading by 3. There's the pick. And he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 6.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at the Hornets. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, there's the 76ers. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Right now for Philadelphia, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
That one drops for him. Rodman's got his second bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
Pass the ball. Launches it. Hands it from downtown.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The 76ers trail by 8. Now Ivy.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Screen by MP. Sanders against Ball. Philadelphia moving the ball. Hayward can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Morris passes to Sanders. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Morris against Hardaway.
MP, great feel for the game, and also unselfish.
The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Connor. Here's Ivy. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Snow.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Hardaway is screen on Sanders. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. Ball no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ivy, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. Ivy's got 5 now.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there. And he did.
Hardaway. Here's Rodman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Charlotte.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
The free throw drops for Rodney. The 76ers trail by 8. Johnson surveying the floor. Rodman grabs the miss. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Got a piece of it. MP outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And let's check out the numbers for Bryant. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging 17 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
Now here's Gonzalez. Following the miss by MP. They set the pick. Johnson, a wide open look. On to Gonzalez. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Hardaway. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got 9.
And just like that, MP with a 3 of his own. So much of today's game is going to be decided at the three-point line.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He contributed 40 points and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the three-pointer by MP. Gonzalez with it. Matthews covering.
Yeah, MP will get up in your face defensively as well.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you're looking out for Nshengu. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And the 76ers making a change here. Brooks checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Madsen. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And Matthews gets it to go.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Bryant. Lock at 6. Here's Brown.
He is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Outside Matthews. To the middle. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Matthews. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Pass to Matthews. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And yes, it's good.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Hey, yo, right here.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Fabulous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Ball kicks to Matthews. Good. Matthews has got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's Charlotte with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. All out there with Matthews. Then it's Madsen. Then it's Alperen Sengun. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up.
76ers making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Hardaway's checked in for the Hornets. Sengun with the screen for Hardaway. Matthews into the lane. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. The 76ers trail by 17. To the paint. Picked off in midair. Pass to MP. In the corner. Sengun with it. Off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Hardaway finds Ball. All of a pick from Hardaway. Ball no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for Philadelphia. Out to Gonzalez. Shoots over Ball. Gonzalez's shot is off. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Magic. Hardaway misses from short range. Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And the rejection by MP. Charlotte making the switch here. Snow's checked in. Back to Hayward for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires for three. Drops in the tray. Hardaway has got 15 points.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
And stolen by Şengün. Ball from long range. And it's the Hornets another three.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Gonzalez against Ball. Gonzalez passes to Bryant. This one for three. Morris kicks to Bryant. A shot by Hayward, wide open, drills it from outside. Hayward's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Hardaway, no good. The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Gonzalez. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Morris. His last outing with 20 points. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
5 on the clock. Hardaway is screen on Sanders. Here's Ball. No good there off the double clutch.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Back to Bryant. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Hayward outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 11 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality. And that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And it's to that.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And a nice shot by Bryant. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
It doesn't like how things are going right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Aiden Ivey, he's checked in for the 76ers. Charlotte also making some changes. Rodman comes in for Şengün. And it's Matthews in for Ball. Charlotte leading by 7. There's the screen. There's MP. MP dropping the hammer.
MP was in attack mode on that possession. He got that first step and took it right to the rim.
The 76ers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Outside Bryant. Three-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A floater.
And he better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight that he can get his legs back under it.
Matthews against Sanders. 6 on the shot clock. Rodman with the block. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time...
The previous play is under review.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Good on both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's MP. Last game out, he had 40 points. Here's Hayward, the good-looking shot from the wing. Hayward's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
MP, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
Hayward passes to the inside. There's Sanders. And the rejection by MP.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Hayward with the ball. Now defended by MP. That bucket in no time at all. 8 points for Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
MP, that's for two. Cans the shot from the wing. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Sanders passes to Ivey. A 3-ball. Hornets with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Now here's Sanders. Still without a basket. In the corner, it's Bryant. Pulls up on the wing. Count the basket. 15 points in the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Hardaway. Right wing. Here's Snow. Kicks it out to MP. Fires the three. Another miss by MP. The 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Sanders. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. MP gets the job done inside.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ivey kicks this in. There's 3 pointers off the mark. Charlotte leading by 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It is so tough containing Ivey, a tough assignment defensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here is Hardaway. 23 points in the game. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And B getting it done for Charlotte. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. Being at the top of your respective conference has got to be a good feeling. Right, fellas?
A very good feeling, Ernie. And you always want to be sending a message out there to those teams.
What does the message say, Kenny?
It says, good luck, brother. You'll need it.
And let's circle back now to that first half. The Sixers find themselves in a tense one.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game. But, hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The 76ers trail by 3. We've got Sanders. He's out there with Jaden Ivey. And it's Connor in at the 5 down low. That's the groove starting the second half for Charles Lee. Morris with the bucket.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Takes a step back. Here's MP. MP going right to the rim.
Well, look at MP there. Gets the contact, takes the bump, and gets it to go for the and one.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Sanders against Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Morris. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball, the pass to Queen. And Hardaway with the dunk.
That's exactly what this offense wants from MP. Go up and finish strong.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Ivey. Hayward kicks to Morris. It's rebounded by Snow. Snow's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway. Hayward with some nice D. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's the floater. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead has got back down to 5 points in the make for Morris. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Snow. Back to Ball. Launches a 3. Connor with the rebound. Connor's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Ivey with it. Now defended by MP. Hayward from outside. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets leading by 5. MP driving. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And a brief look now at who's leading the league in the rebound department. That's on the list, MP.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Sanders against Ball. Sanders' shot is off.
Well, that's a shot he should make the majority of the time.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Inside. Oh, there's the one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's MP. That was amazing!
Oh, my goodness!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Sanders with the ball. He's covered by Ball. Here is Sanders. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Connor. Rodman with the block. Back to Hardaway. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball feeling it out a bit. Hardaway up top. Back to Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 5. Sanders with the ball. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Charlotte has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Hardaway dishes to Rodman. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, MP doing a great job there, getting involved on the glass and finishing strong.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Sanders against Ball. Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
So the pass to Hardaway. Pass the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hardaway. Dunk by MP.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Now Sanders. To the middle. Ball stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Knocked away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Şengün with the screen for Hardaway. Pass to Snow. Now, here's MP. He's got 36. Şengün with the screen on Ivy. Hardaway. That's tipped. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Şengün.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
And so here's Charlotte after the Sixers pick up 2. Şengün with the screen for MP. And again, the Hornets missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7-12 on the floor since coming out of the break.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the play.
And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Sanders. Back to Ivy. Off target with his 3. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway's got 38 points.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Stolen by Ball. He got it again. Sensational.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hayward. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's to Hardaway. Şengün with a screen on Ivy. And here is Şengün. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hayward passes to Connor. Shoots over Ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
The 76ers trail by 5. They double-team Johnson. Outside Gonzalez. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, whatever they're doing again.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Pass the ball. Back to MP. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Alperen Şengün. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. And it's Matthews in at the small forward. Gonzalez against Hardaway.
Down hard! Watch out below. Woo!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Up high and down. That one-handed.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. MP outside. Şengün with the screen for Hardaway. Oh, MP with a strong move.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Outside Bryant. Morris with a screen on Matthews. Bryant passes to Gonzalez. Johnson against Ball. 5 to shoot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for a ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hayward's checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Madsen's checked in. Puts the move on. MP passes to Madsen. Johnson against Ball. Down low. Hardaway. The kick out to Ball. Releases. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational. Offensive rebound. Outside Hardaway. There's the three. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Bryant's got his 5th assist in this one. Hornets leading by 3. Şengün with a screen on Hayward.
That's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Queens checked in. And it's Snow in for Matthews. 76ers moving the ball around. Hayward outside. From deep. Good on the triple. Hayward's got 24 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw good from Hardaway.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Hardaway hits them both.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Sanders checked in for Johnson. MP left side. Here's Madsen, covered by Morris. Ball against Sanders. 4 on the shot clock. MP, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back. Well, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Pass to Queen. Back to MP. To the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
And he makes the first. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Bryant. The Hornets also with a sub. Rodman's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to Hayward. To the paint. Here's Connor. And he jams it with authority.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Hardaway with a good, another from 3.
Game after game, his ability to stretch the floor remains in the spotlight.
And year after year, he adds to an immense total of 3s. Tied for 4th overall now on that list. Pass to Ivy. Hayward on the wing. Here is Sanders. He's covered by Ball. Morris with the screen for Sanders. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Misses the layup.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Come on, box him out, man.
Hardaway passes to Snow.
Step out, step out, step out.
Ball kicks to MP. 3-pointer. And again for 3.
Oh my, you love what he brings to this team and what he brings to the game.
And Ivy becomes the 4th leading 3-point scorer in NBA history. That is amazing.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
PA, that's right. And that was easy. Different for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Puts it up. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hayward on the wing. He's covered by Snow. Hayward against Snow. And Hayward gets it to go.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Ball defends to MP. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Morris with it. They'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game for three. Hayward. And grabs the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And here is Hardaway. Rodman with a screen on Hayward. MP looking around. Doesn't get that one. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Morris firing from 15 feet away. It's good.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Right side, ball. Rodman with the screen on Ivy. The drive by MP.
Sensational drive by MP. The D pretty much had no choice but to foul.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
Here's Hayward. Puts up the three. That one is off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Hardaway. And stolen by Hayward. Ivy. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's MP. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Webster's a three. Good, he hits again.
It's another huge scoring night for him in a season that's been stacked with him. It's a new record total for most 60-point games in a single season.
Surpassing his own previous record. History being written right before us, right in front of our eyes. When he comes to filling up that scoreboard, man, is he a machine?
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get through.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
He makes the first of 3, and that turns the lead to 6. The second one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Leaves it in off the window.
Huge bucket, MP with ice in his veins.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. It's Ivy. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. That's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. It's Ivey. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. Another chance, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Take a break.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And Philadelphia calls time here. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Here's Morris. The three is on.
Hey, pick up AP. Come around. Kick it.
LaMelo. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.